Big Bacon. Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to Big Bacon's collection. It's me again, Mario. No, I'm just fucking with you. It's Big Bacon. Today, we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends Black Widow movie, Black Widow. This is the single card, non deluxe release. I purchased this from an online sale in a Facebook group. A gentleman selling her said he wasn't certain if he had the correct accessories. He adjusted the price accordingly and said he'd throw in what he thought might be them. Regardless, he's gonna send guns, so I took it. Now, the weapons that he sent are not her weapons, but that does not mean they don't look pretty cool in her hands. So, we're gonna take a look at them real quick. We've got just your standard semi-automatic handgun. Sculpt on this is not terrible. We have what appears to be, I would estimate as a Glock 40, maybe a 17. It's got that signature squared off slide, and it looks really good. And last but not least, a Glock with a suppressor. Now the detail on this is a lot less, it's not as sharp. It's got this weird kind of glittery effect to it. But it's still a good looking piece. So without any further ado, let's get into her. Yes, everybody, let's get into Scarlett Johansson. You heard me correctly, and I'm probably going to get sued. Oh, what's the matter? I'm not monetized anyways. So, starting up here with the face sculpt. Don't get me wrong, it's an attractive female sculpt, but I am not seeing Scarlett Johansson. The hair is nicely detailed. It appears as though there is some sort of wash in this to kind of bring out some of the color, and I love that. She's got this tight armored bodysuit looking thing going on. Gray base color, matte black for detailing, and the little bits of actual armor and the boots have this higher gloss finish to them. It's got these gold electro bracelets which match the belt accessory or belt coloration perfectly. The belt is a separate piece. It comes down to these two thigh holsters, and none of those guns actually fit in the holsters. Gray knee pads, gray elbow pads. I hate when they put a stamp on the leg, but given how small the base of the feet are, I can understand why they couldn't get it in there. Now it looks as though the paint on this thigh didn't come all the way up to the seam. As far as paint defects, that's really the only one that's standing out, although these don't quite look even, do they? They're both in the same position, but this one comes down much differently than it does on this side. Got a little bit of flash left over on this elbow joint area. Paint-wise, not terrible. A little bit of scuffing on the face, on the forehead, but I bought this used loose, so you get what you pay for. So let's go over some of the. Oh, there's also this backpack piece that's supposed to have these two rods attached to them or into them, but he did not have those. So now articulation-wise, because of that and her hair, there is no back. Looking forward, yeah, it's just a dumbbell joint it looks like, so looking forward you only get that far. minimal tilt. And you could turn the head, but because of the hair sculpt, it kind of changes the direction of the head when you go to do so. Elbows come out, or shoulders come out to pretty much 90. Full rotation. No butterfly joint. Single jointed elbow that comes up above 90. Rotates at the elbow. Hands rotate. Vertical hinge and vertical hinge. There is no waist cut, there is a mid-torso cut that allows for rotation. No real crunch. Definitely no tilt worth writing home about. Now, because of these holsters on the thigh and because of the way that the actual crotch is cut, that's all the farther forward it goes. It actually does, the holster slides down the leg, the belt jacks upward, so you can get the leg out that far. Back, none. Double jointed knee. Ooh. To quote Robo, she's kicking her own ass. No kind of boot cut. There's a thigh cut for rotation. Foot hinges back that far, forward that far, and there is a very unforgiving, you know what, I don't think there actually is a rock, yes there is. It's just angled so oddly. There we go. You gotta twist it from the back, not from the front. So, let's get her on a stand. Let's get a weapon in her hand, or two hands. Like I said, these weren't the ones that came with her, but still looks good. Put the Glock in the other hand. And there you have it. Let's get her up on the shelf.